Nasser.
All right, we're on the air. Hello, everybody.
Ah.
Sorry, Jason. I clicked live just as you got in. I thought you might be a minute, so I
Yeah.
sort of went live without you, and then you just showed up. But
Thanks for giving me time to prepare.
yeah, but
I didn't even put
yeah,
my makeup on. Still putting on
right,
lipstick.
right,
What's going on?
right, right. Well, we have P Money in the chat. He says backer number
Peabody.
one. So
Oh man,
thank you so much.
Peabody.
Thank you so much, P Money, for being backer number one. Everybody, we're live. I'm about to get the link copied again, and I'm going to put it in the chat. We are live on Indiegogo. So there is the link, and I'm about to tweet it out. I've been nervous about this for months now, but here it is. Here's the
Cool.
launch, and
Finally.
it is live. I just tweeted it out. Um, Hello, Tank Ferret Art. Nice to see you in the
Oh,
chat.
thank
Ray
you,
Thulu.
Roger.
Ray Thulu.
Oh,
Ray Thulu says Corona free. Yes, it'll
ah.
it'll be Corona free because I'm the one handling it, not Jason. He's the one with the virus.
Yes. It'll just be on the original art I sent to all of you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. There is original art for sale. There's so much for sale. Um, I'm about to tweet out the link here to the stream, guys. Please share out the stream and the Indiegogo, and let's get some more eyes on this thing. But I just tweeted out the link to this stream. Jason, that's an incredible Baby Yoda eating the Mandalorian's heart.
Yes, he needs his vitamins. So he's a growing boy. He's only
Yeah,
50.
little do you guys know, this is what Jason plans to do to me if we don't hit the goal.
No,
So
actually, I'll send my sister to do this to you.
all right, his sister is going to kill me
Yeah, I like to keep my
viciously.
hands clean. Yeah, I like to keep my hands clean for drawing.
Ray Thulu says make sure to lick all the original art. All right, you got that, Jason? Are you going to lick all the original art?
I'm not going to do that, I'm afraid. So you have to get art from Duck to Naple to get that benefit.
All right, all right. Let's see. Ashen Jackal's in the chat. He says hello. I'll back when I get some cash. My job is doing some weird BS with the paychecks at the moment. Oh, I hope it's not because of the coronavirus, Ashen Jackal. But thank you so much. Great to see you here in the chat. Ashen Jackal is one of our regulars. He's one of our awesome regulars around here. So it's nice to see you, Ashen. Huh?
Fantastic. Awesome.
Yeah. All right. So do you have a page in front of you to draw on this stream?
Not right now. Well, well, I have a bunch of pages I can start inking.
Yeah, that'd probably be better instead of Baby Yoda.
Everyone loves Baby Yoda.
Yeah, they do, but I mean, they're here to see our book.
Yeah, but this is a sample of what they can get. This type of fun, family friendly. Let's see.
All right. All right, I'm going to put the link here again. All right, and I'm going to share screen here. Real quick, while you're finding a page, I'm going to refresh here and let's see what we're up to. I know we've been getting in some backers. Cool, $94. We're up to $94 for backers, $6,000 goal. So we're 1% of the way there, just about.
Cool. Fantastic. That's great.
All right, I'm going to stop my screen share real quick and lock it on you.
Oh, no.
I know, I put you on the spot to ink.
Right. Now, if this page does not look as great as the other 19 pages, because Nasser put me on the spot and made me rush to ink this in front of all of you. So blame him. Hold on.
Yeah, of course. But we do have some awesome pages on Bullet says get locked on. Isn't it locked? I think it's locked already. I'm looking at it on my phone. But nice to see you in the chat, Bullet. But yeah, and if you do like Jason's art, we do have all the pages for sale on the campaign, and the original cover art is also for sale on the campaign. All right, and it seems Jason stepped away. I think he's grabbing some pens to ink with. All right, well, I'm gonna go back to screen sharing real quick while he's gone, so we could take a look at the campaign and so you guys could see some of the art. Here's the cover. If any of you guys decides to buy the original cover, it's $1,000 for the original cover, and just so everyone's aware that this part on the book right here on the cover That part was added on in Photoshop because it's it's an infinity loop, this cover. So so if you get this book, then her book on the original art right here is actually going to be blank, just so you're aware of that. For whoever buys the original art, if somebody buys the original art for the cover. So it's basically just going to be her, the outline behind her, and this book is going to be blank. I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, here's the original cover for you guys to look at.
Let me lock it on you real quick. There we go.
You see it? Okay.
Well, we can see the top of it, yeah.
Like this. This is the cover art.
Yeah, so that's what you guys would be getting. So the book on it is blank.
Yeah, and also there's no title, no Secret Comics logo here because all that's done in Photoshop.
Yeah. And Ashen Jackal says, hit that like button to help support. Yes. Hit the thumbs up, guys, and share out the link, please. Bullet says slow pan. Yeah, he did do a slow pan. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go back to screen sharing here, and so you guys can look at some more of the pages. So basically, all the grayscale was done in Photoshop, so all the pages are just going to be black and white. There's no actual grayscale on the pages.
No, it's grayscale is done on the computer because otherwise I'd probably mess up every page. I'm not really used to doing ink wash, so so I figured it was safer just to do that in Photoshop.
Yeah, so if you guys are getting one of the pages, then that's the grayscale is all on the computer, so it'll just be straight up black and white on the pages. But there's still fantastic pages even in just black and white without the grayscale. So these incredibly detailed pages, those are on the campaign. And this is actually going to be our trading card right here, is the zombie promotional piece we were using for the last probably 3 or 4 months.
Yes, Dead Nasser.
Yes, Zombie Me. So that's going to be the
that's the original script for Secret Comics Presents Clutched in His Claw.
Yeah, and if you guys scroll down, you want to see some more Jason's art, we do have 3 pages here from the Spawn comic he did in the 90s. And let's refresh. Let's see if we've gone up at all. All right, it's still at 94. Yep, still at 94, you guys. So I'm going to post the link in the chat here again. All right, and then we'll go through the tiers, you guys. So the featured tier up here is the you get 2 comics plus the thank you page. That's $55. There's 50 spots for that. Then the most basic tier, well, the 2 most basic tiers are both $8 for the hard copy, and then $8 for the digital. That's great for the international folks. Then we have the 2 copy tier here for $16. So you and a friend could share that tier right there, $16. It's 2 comics, or $25 is for 2 comics plus the Kick Nasser button. I still have a bunch of those left over from the previous campaign, so we're putting them to good use here. Then if you guys like Jason's art but can't afford one of the original pages, then for $60 you get the comic and a 4x6 head sketch of any character of your choice. There's only 50 of those, so get that one while you can. Then we also have the get drawn into the book tier. Only one of these spots is open, so you'll get on at least 1 page, and we just have one of those spots, but that's $225 to get into the book. We do have all 20 pages available for $250 a page, and then the original cover, that one is $1,000. And like we said earlier, if anyone's just tuning in, the part on her book right here was done in Photoshop, and so were the logos. So if you get the original art, then it's just basically the lady here and the outline behind her. So most of this was done in Photoshop on the cover. He did draw the lady and what's behind her and the book, but the cover was added on a second time in Photoshop along with the logos. Let's see, Jason, are you inking yet?
No, I am sharing out the link, if you can hear me.
Oh, okay. Now I could hear you.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
my computer's quite a little distance from my drawing table, so I'm having to yell so you can hear me.
Gotcha. All right, cool. So 11 people in here, guys. Please hit the thumbs up, share out the link, tweet it out, share it on Facebook. I'm about to tweet it out here again. I'm about to get the link copied here on my phone. There we go. And I'm going to tweet this out. Tweet out the link to the campaign, you guys. Please share it with all your friends.
Okay, cool. Let me get back to. Oops, what happened? Okay, skip. Sorry.
All right.
On my tablet.
Tweeted out the link again, and now I'm going to post it all over Facebook. It's time to annoy everybody I know.
Yes.
Give the link to everybody I haven't seen in years.
They'll be horrified by your return to comics, as it's appropriate for a horror comic. They should be horrified.
All right, there we go. So I just all right.
It's like, oh no, Nasser's back. They're all screaming, running.
Let's see. Vickyverse says, very excited for you. Thank you very much, Vicky. Nice to see you in the chat. All right. Am I still? I'm still screen sharing. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go back up to the top and refresh, and let's see what we're at right now. 119.
Nick Rabadi asked, what size is the cover for $1,000? It's the same size as the other pages. It's 11 by 17 on Bristol board. So 11 by 17. Oops, here we go. Look, 11.
17. Let me lock it on you.
17 by 11.
Cool. Let's see. John Delarose in the chat says, congrats, Nasser. Thank you very much, John Delarose.
What about me?
Right. No congrats to Jason.
Why, John?
All right. And so Jason's about to start. You're about to start inking it, right? You got your pens?
Yes, I have my pens.
Yay.
Good, because you don't know, Nasser is a complete nag.
Yes.
So he's always cracking the whip.
No, it's better to watch you ink than to hear me talk.
Hold on. It's the wrong pen.
Oh, of course it is. Leave it to Jason to grab the wrong pen.
Yes. Ooh, 13 people watching on Friday the 13th. It's a very lucky omen.
Oh man, that's almost a record for my channel. That's the most we've had in like a month.
Let's get that up to 1,300. Yes. Be even better.
Let's see.
Rabadi says, put me down for 10 books. I will pay you cash.
All right. And Ray Thulu says, working on this book better not interfere with Jiminy's straw pulling duties on D&Q.
Yeah, I better not.
No, it'll mess with it. You'll post this book instead of the straw pull.
That's my most important job.
Right. All right, I'm going to refresh this, and let's see what we're up to now. 119 still. All right. 119. We're 1% of the way there to $6,000. I'm pretty much going to keep spamming the chat here with the link.
That's the whole point. Always be closing, Nasser. Always be closing.
Yeah, so you guys please share out the link to the stream and to the Indiegogo. I'm going to start sharing it again on Twitter. I've already tweeted it like 3 times now. We got to keep spamming. And if you guys got any questions about the book, let us know in the chat.
So, Nasser, you said that you would like to, if this is successful, continue this as an ongoing series?
Yeah, potentially, if it makes enough, if there's interest.
Good. So everyone, please support this comic so that we can have more issues of this book. I won't be drawing them all necessarily, because I think the idea is that Nasser would like to have multiple artists on each issue, one artist per story. So that would be very cool. That way we can get different styles, different different looks for the book, because it is an anthology, and it's while it'd be cool to have them all drawn by me, it'd be awesome. In fact, I think it'd be more interesting for you guys if we got to see art from different artists. So
yeah, and me and Jason are going to do another book after this if we get funded. If
Nasser doesn't completely drive me to insanity.
Yeah.
that could be a subject of the next book if he does. The Madness of Jason Robinson. Nasser is sitting in his lair, cackling. What can I ask Jason to do next? This will surely drive him mad.
Yeah, but yeah, let's get this funded, guys, so that way Jason could have money, because he's not getting paid.
Nasser has not paid me. I don't even know if he has plans on paying me. So hopefully he does. If he doesn't, I told him I would send my sister up to Chicago to deal with him.
Yeah.
She's looking forward to it, Nasser. I told her all about you.
She's probably not as scary as my sisters.
I would not bet money on that. Okay, my family calls her Lucy from Peanuts. That's how scary she is.
Lucy's not that scary.
She's pretty scary. If you're lying, then she's very scary.
Oh, what's she gonna do? Move the football out the way when you go to kick it?
You'll find out.
Man. Who's your favorite Peanuts character?
Actually, probably Linus.
I was gonna say Linus too.
Yeah, because I had a blanket when I was his age. As a blanket, I would always carry with me, and he's a very devout Christian. I like that, and he's just very calm, and I always thought he was always he always had words of wisdom for the crazier Peanuts characters.
Man, it's probably been since high school since I read any of the Peanuts comics, but he was my favorite. I think he always had the best jokes. There was one strip where someone said that Lucy plays him like a piano or something, and then he just opens his mouth and music notes come out. Yeah, Linus is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I also like Snoopy because he had just because of his imagination. I loved every time he would imagine he was fighting the Red Baron and stuff. I kind of think that Calvin and Hobbes sort of went off from that. Every time Calvin would imagine himself, fighting.
I never read Calvin and Hobbes.
What? I'm leaving this book. I'm sorry, folks. Nasser just destroyed this campaign by saying he never read Calvin and Hobbes. You've never read Calvin and Hobbes? Are you joking?
Nope. I know it's Bill Watterson. I know he did. I know he did Calvin and Hobbes, and I know what it is, but I just never read it.
You know they have compilations of his strip, right?
Oh, well, I can't afford it right now.
Okay, so buy this book so Nasser can finally read Calvin and Hobbes.
Right.
2 decades after it ended.
That was when I was born. Probably.
Probably was, but you should read it. It's a great it's probably the greatest comic strip of the last 25 years.
Well, I don't know much about comics strips, so I don't think I could disagree there.
No, it is. It's fantastic. It's amazing. It's so good that Mike Miller has based Bless This Mess on that comic strip. At least the style, anyway.
Oh yeah. I like the previews that Mike posted of that comic of his Bless This Mess little comic strip. Yeah, that was actually really funny.
It is a very fun book. So.
Yeah, I'm not backing it though.
That's all right. That's all right.
For now, at least.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay. Mike. My wallet would yell at me.
Yeah, mine too. It's tough. I mean, there's so many great books out there that I would love to back. It's just I wish that I could, but it's a lot of it is has to do with space. I mean, especially if it's a hardcover, it's just very difficult for me to find space for all of them. I'm much more inclined to back floppies because they're thin. I can shove it in a box and then have room for 300 more.
Bullet raises a good point. He says, "I think you're forgetting a certain lasagna loving cat."
Garfield was funniest back in the late 70s and early 80s when what's his name?
I can't remember.
Jim Davis. When Jim Davis was actually drawing it, but once he became really successful, he just started like a studio, and he had like a sweatshop full of starving 8-year-olds draw it. So it just stopped being funny. It became just sort of a machine, pumping out calendars and stuffed animals and cartoons, and it lost a lot of the pizzazz that originally made me enjoy the cartoon.
Yeah. You know what was another good one is Ziggy.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Ziggy. I guess it was good.
I don't know. It made me laugh. I remember in high school, my teacher that had the Peanuts hardcovers, he also had a little book of Ziggy stuff. I don't know. I always found Ziggy really funny. It's been so long since I read any of that.
Oh, really? Oh,
wow.
Yeah. I used to assist on a comic strip. It's still going on. I mean, it's I think around 200 newspapers. It's called Baldo, and I used to assist the artist Carlos Castellanos years ago. It was fun, a lot of fun. I learned a lot. So, comic strips are pretty cool. That's one of the things I feel sad about with newspapers sort of disappearing. It's just comic strips are. I don't know how much longer they'll last.
Yeah, I haven't seen a newspaper since the 5th grade.
Oh, really? Oh, man, Nasser. Wow.
No, once I got to about 5th grade, they started to say, "Oh, you could just look for it online."
Aw. Dang. I hope they don't say that about comic books, because I love floppy comic books. I mean, you can obviously read digital, but maybe it's just the collector in me. I love holding physical books to my hand, turning the page, flipping it, enjoying it, like smell it when it's old, smelling the old newsprint. That stuff, yeah, it's just a very visceral sort of feeling.
Yeah, I could never get much into ebooks.
Yeah,
I just forget I have them.
Yeah, I mean, for me, they're convenient, but that's the main benefit of them. I mean, you can carry.
They're convenient when you're bored in like the waiting room of the dentist.
Yeah, but not only that,
they're convenient.
Yeah, but not only that, but like as opposed to like carrying, like 5 trade paperbacks with you when you go somewhere.
Okay, when are you ever carrying that many paperbacks with you when you go somewhere?
Never, because they're paperbacks. But I can carry that many on my tablet.
But when would you do that?
I go on vacation. If you go on a trip, it's like if you're on a plane for 2 hours, why wouldn't you have a couple of trade paperbacks on your tablet?
Oh man, it's so loud on the plane.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to read on the plane when I went to Oklahoma a few months ago. I couldn't. It was too loud.
Man, Nasser, you are very sensitive. I'm surprised you write horror. You're so sensitive.
No, I just can't read when there's just the constant like bzzz of the engine in your ear.
Okay, I just drone it out. I just close my mind to it and just get.
No, I can't zone it out.
Reading. Ah, Nasser. Now you make me feel bad for you.
No, but trying to read on a trip, good luck. Like at least for me, like my family's always loud. There's never like peace and quiet to read on a trip. I mean.
Okay. Well, you should write a story based on that. That'd be
no. That sounds stupid.
Nasser, you're a writer. Be creative. Make something out of it. Use your imagination.
Yeah, that still sounds stupid.
Nasser.
No, I remember I bought Mike Miller's what was it called? His one about the imaginary friends. I forget what it was called.
Oh, the Imaginaries.
Yeah, but
I have that. It's pretty good.
I bought the digital one. Hold on, let me post the link again in the chat real quick. There we go. And I bought the digital version back when he started his YouTube, and he was recommending it, and I bought it, and because it was like 99 cents each on Comixology, and I was like, yeah, I guess I'll get the ebook. I read the first issue and then forgot I had the others.
Okay. So have you read it since then?
In the waiting room of the dentist one time.
Okay, good.
I was bored. I was like, what is there to do? What is there to do? And then I remember I had those. Cool. But it was so long later, I forgot what happened. So I don't really I don't like ebooks. I just kind of forget about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a clever story though. I enjoyed it. So
yeah, it was okay.
yeah. But yeah. Let's see. What page is this? Page 4. So getting there. So Nasser, how is this compared to the other campaigns you've done in terms of nerves?
The one with the most nerves.
Really?
Yeah.
Your first campaign wouldn't make you more nervous?
No one knew who I was.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm not. Maybe I'm not nervous. It's just that it's new to me. So I think that's where, for me, I've never crowdfunded before, so I'm excited, interested in seeing how this goes, and what the response will be. So I'm hoping it will be positive. I'm sure. I think it will be.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope we get funded, so I can pay you, of course, and so we could do another one.
Yes. But I would love for people to read this because it's a really cool book. I really like the stories. The stories I think are creepy, in some ways horrifying.
In some ways.
Well, to me, horrifying. I mean, you have horror movies, but there's some stories that I read them or I watch them and I'm horrified by them. I'm like, I can't believe they did that. And there's one story in this book that's like that. And if you like horror stories, you'll like this book. It's really pretty good. So I'm excited for people to have a chance to read it, to enjoy it, mainly to enjoy my art, but also enjoy your writing too. So
yeah.
So yeah, everyone, please support this book and help me get paid.
Yeah.
I'm going for Nasser.
If any of you like horror movies, you'll definitely like it.
Yeah.
Each story brings something a little bit different. Like the first one, the first story is the whole story rhymes. So the first story is 8 pages, and it just every word bubble rhymes. So there's just different styles for each of them, something for everybody.
Yeah, it's like a twisted Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, the first one's like a twisted Dr. Seuss. But all the other ones have something different to offer too, just different sources. All 4 stories are very drastically different, so it's a wide variety of things.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spam the chat again with the link here for the campaign. And yeah, this is definitely the most nerve-wracking campaign out of all of them so far.
Cool.
All right, let's refresh and see. Well, I don't think it registered yet because I got an email about a new backer and then it didn't update yet. Sometimes it takes a minute to update. Right now we're at $131, 7 backers, so that's pretty cool. 2% of the way there, just about to our $6,000 goal.
That's awesome.
I should put out some updates on the previous campaigns, notifying people. I should do that pretty soon. I'll probably do that after the stream. I won't bore you guys on stream while I type it out and stuff. But P Money says, from now on, my tweets with the link to the comics will say, help Cricket get paid.
Yes. Seriously, pay Eden and pay Jason.
Eden will never get paid.
No, she'll never get paid, but so at least help me get paid. I have a wife to take care of.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you doing right there where you put like that other paper over the pencils?
This is one so you can see my fantastic scribbles. But also it's mainly to keep my hand from smudging the pencils.
Oh, okay.
So put this here, lay it on top. That way my grubby mitts won't be getting the page all messy.
Interesting.
Yeah, she learned these things over the years. when you're drawing. It's like, my hand is making a mess when I do not want it to. So I should put something under it so that the paper remains clean.
Cool.
I mean, some people wear gloves. I'm not that fancy.
All right, cool. So now it just went up. All right, so we're at $186 now.
Oh,
so
wow. Man,
right,
thank you very much, everyone.
We're at about 3%.
Wow. That is very cool.
Yeah, it'd be very cool to get to the halfway point today. It would be cool to get funded today, but
that'd be awesome.
But I would love it if we could get to the halfway point.
Everyone listening, one of the stretch goals. Did you put it in there, Nasser? Yes, I think he did. If we make it to $30,000, Nasser has to shave his head. So everyone, share this link out. No, it is not possibly. If you don't do it, I promise you, I will fly up there and do it myself. I will grab every one of your sisters on the way up to Chicago to join me. They will hold you down while I take the clippers and shave your head. If you don't do it.
Oh well. All right. I guess get us to 30,000 then if you want me to shave my head. But
yes, seriously, everyone, share this out. Tell everyone. Go on Twitter. Announce to the world that we need to reach $30,000 so Nasser has to shave his head, and he loves his hair. He does not want to do it. So please support this comic. Help us get Nasser bald. Make Nasser bald. # make Nasser bald.
Raythulu says, are the physical copies going to be signed by either of you? Yeah, just me. Not Jason, just me.
Yeah,
I mean, you could always send your copy to Jason, I suppose.
You could, yeah. I'll sign it if you send it to me. It's just that I live half a continent away from Nasser, so
yeah, just about, yeah. Yeah, so if you want him to sign them, then yeah, just send them to him, I guess. Do you have a P.O. box?
I don't, no.
Oh, get a P.O. box.
I should probably get one.
Yeah.
But no one's ever sent anything to me, so I've never had a need for one.
Yeah, if anyone wants to send me stuff to my P.O. box, it's down in the description. I think it's the last thing in the description.
Yeah.
But the link to our comic's also in the description, and I'm about to put it in the chat again. There we go.
Yeah, and also everyone, if you want to see me working on Nasser's book, I'll be live streaming myself drawing it several times a week on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is called Illustration by Design. So if do you put that in the chat, Nasser?
Yeah, sure. Let me grab it.
So you can go there and watch past live streams of me drawing the book, and make sure to hit the bell for notifications for next time I go on to live stream. And yeah, you can interact with me, tell me what you want to see, and also just in general, watch me try to make Nasser's writing look interesting.
Yeah, he will be doing an art giveaway soon, I think, right?
A what?
Aren't you doing an art giveaway soon at
I guess, yeah. I'll be doing an art giveaway when I reach 500 subs. I'm at 459 now. So I'm about 40 subs away from reaching 500. So when I hit 500 subs, I'm going to give away 5 drawings to 5 of my subscribers. So please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, you'll be in the running.
Yeah, but of course you guys could always pay for Jason's art, and we do have head sketches on the campaign for $60, or these original pages for $250, or the cover for $1,000. I'm about to let's see, let me get the link copied again. There we go. I'm gonna put it here in the chat. Cool. There's a link again, you guys, if you want to get some of Jason's original art, or of course you could just back the lowest tier, which is $8. You can just get a digital copy.
P Money says, I just told Ruth I'm backer number 1. She said Nasser is awesome. I said, what about Jason? She said, who? Thanks, Ruth. I said, Cricket. Oh yeah, I like him too. Thanks for your enthusiasm, Ruth. I appreciate it.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, him. Yeah, he's okay.
Right.
But Nasser's awesome.
Right. No one likes Jason.
Aww. But I draw real good. That's okay. My wife likes me. My mom says she likes me, so that's enough.
Supposedly,
yeah,
that's what
I
they
know.
say.
Yeah, she says that, but I don't know. She just says that because she's my mom.
All right, I'll be tweeting out the link again for the campaign, guys. Please, everyone listening, looks like we got about 15 people in here. Please post the link, cool. You guys. Share it out.
Cool. Nick just subscribed to me. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it.
All right, cool. So I'm posting out the link here on Twitter. Of course, it says duplicate tweet detected because I just posted the link with nothing else.
Yeah, you have to mix it up a little now. So you have to.
Yeah. Sometimes you just get so excited you just post the link.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, here we go.
So Nasser, once you shave your head, are you going to wear a cap all the time, or what are you going to do? Just let it just go commando? What's going to happen?
I'm not shaving my head.
Yes, you are, because we're going to get this campaign up to $30,000, right, folks? You going to help me out? Hashtag make Nasser bald. Help us get to $30,000, so Nasser has to shave that noggin.
Oh man, no! If I shaved my head, I'd probably wear a hat for the next year until it all grew back.
As long as we all see you on camera, on video, bald. Once we do that, once you do that, we'll take care of the rest, Nasser. You can cover it up after that. We'll show the pictures everywhere. The internet's forever.
Yeah, but
I can't wait. $30,000 soon, very soon.
I don't know. I mean, you can't go bald because you don't have hair anymore.
Because I shaved my head.
Sure.
But if I let it grow, I'd have hair all over.
Alrighty.
Shaving your head is scary the first time, but once you do it, it's most of the first time I shaved my head. I think the first time I shaved my head, I was probably 30, and I did it just to see what it would look like, and it because I had a lot of hair, and I think I shaved. How many times did I go to the barber? I think I went to the barber like maybe once every 2 months. But I had just like a huge head of hair. And when the first time I shaved my head, I was like, oh man, what's this going to look like? Because I'd never seen my skull. And then, and I did it, and it was like, it took a couple days to get used to it. The weirdest thing about shaving your head is that the skin underneath, it feels so different from the skin that's always exposed to the sun.
Were you just poking at it all the time?
Well, you're kind of fascinated because it's like you touch it and it's like, okay, you ever see one of those hairless cats?
Yeah.
That's what it kind of feels like. It's like creepy. It's like, because it's skin that's never been exposed to like real like air and like sunlight. And it's like, it's still kind of like.
Oh, so I would look deformed.
I know.
I'd look hideous.
Yes. So everyone, make Nasser bald. Help get us to $30,000, please.
All right, well, we're up to 255. So
we're getting there. We're getting there.
All right. So P Money, who was the #1 backer, just refunded to upgrade because he wanted a head sketch.
Oh my gosh, P Money, thank you.
Thank you, P Money. Yes. Bullet says it's great in the summer. Bullet, I don't go anywhere in the summer, so doesn't make a difference to me.
Hey, Nasser, looks great in mugshots.
Ray Thulu says, I started shaving my head after I saw a security cam video of the top of my head.
Oh, no.
He says the mirrors did not reveal how much I was thinning.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Poor Ray Thulu. Oh. Yeah, poor Ray Thulu. I would almost feel bad for him, but he told me the other day he liked the Nick Cage Color Out of Space movie, so I don't feel bad for him.
I'm going to be honest, Nasser. You're the only one who's seen that movie and doesn't like it. From all the people I've heard who's seen the movie.
Man, I was just on Twitter today and I saw a few people that didn't like it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. On my post about it, there's someone else that doesn't like it too. We were talking about how it wasn't Lovecraftian at all.
Do you think maybe you're a little too close to Lovecraft? Maybe
no, no. Maybe it was just completely awful.
Because okay, when I saw, I don't know what was the name of the movie? It was a Tom Cruise movie. It was The Firm. I saw The Firm. Okay. When it came out, and
yeah, I've never seen it, but I know what it is.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Well, okay, let me finish my story. I thought it was a good movie when I saw it in theaters. It's like, oh, this is pretty cool, interesting movie. Until I read the book, and then I hated the movie because they compared to the book. It was changed so much, and they'd taken out so much good stuff from the book that it ruined the previous experience and opinion I had of the movie I'd seen. So maybe the Nicolas Cage movie is a decent movie if you haven't read the book or you're not familiar with Lovecraft.
No, even if it wasn't for that, it's still awful. Like the characters were all awful.
Really? Okay. I probably won't see it, so I guess I'll take your word for it. But I've never read Lovecraft, actually.
Oh, well, you're missing out, man. He's probably the best. Don't want to say he's the best horror writer. Probably. At least he's at least top 5.
Nick Rabadi says, Jason, why is Nasser ignoring my comments and did not thank me for getting the book for $55? I thank you very much.
He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He's just lying. He's trolling me.
Oh, okay, he's trolling you. Okay. Well, I thank you for subscribing to me.
Old Fashioned Slashin', nice to see you here. He says, Eternity is in my cart. Thank you so much, Old Fashioned Slashin'.
Oh, wow, awesome.
And if you didn't see Old Fashioned, we just launched our comic right now, and so that's the link I just put in the chat if you want to check out my our Indiegogo campaign for my newest horror comic, Secret Comics Presents. Mm-hmm. Ray Thulu says you are so broken. No, it was an awful movie. The characters were not likable at all.
Don't disagree with our backers, Nasser. It was great. It was a great movie. Haven't seen it, but
no aspect of it was Lovecraftian at all. It was just awful characters.
Now, was it set in the past or was it set in the present?
No, it was set in modern day. And first of all, right off the bat, they showed the color, which it's supposed to be a color unlike anything we've ever seen before. Right. But they showed it, so that doesn't make sense.
Well, it's special effects. Couldn't they just like?
Well, they should have done it black and white first of all.
Why?
So that way we wouldn't see what the color was?
No. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I can't give an opinion because I've never read Lovecraft. I haven't seen the movies. So. But I think he might be being a little too harsh.
No.
I have to watch the last episode of Picard.
Oh, I know nothing about Star Trek.
Oh my God, Nasser!
I saw one episode.
You are broken, Nasser. You
saw one episode and I didn't care to watch anymore.
Oh no, Nasser!
I forget what the episode was.
Well, there've been 5,000 of them.
Sean showed it to me because he modeled the spaceship in Stardust after a spaceship in an episode, and so he was like, "Oh, just watch this." So I watched it, and I didn't really care.
Aw. Was it a Next Generation, original series?
I think it was the original thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ray Thulu says, as a direct adaptation, it's only a C+. Good grasp of the theme. No, I don't even agree there. It's not even a good grasp of the theme. But massive changes to events and characters. But just as cosmic horror, it's an easy A-. No, it is not an easy A-. I really regretted buying it. It was so awful.
When you said it came out this year or last year?
It came out, I think, towards the end of last year.
Now, was this straight to video?
Well, it's an indie film, so I think it did have some theatrical
release,
but not everywhere, I don't think.
Yeah, because I'd never heard of it until recently. So.
Yeah, it was just absolutely awful.
Yeah. So, what do you think about all these movies being pushed back to fall because of the coronavirus pandemic?
Oh man, I don't know. I think people are really overreacting to the virus.
Yeah, I don't know.
It seems kind of lame.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it though. People want to, take precaution, but I mean, at the same time, it doesn't really strike me as anything that serious. I mean,
until you get it, until you too are infected.
But I mean, I don't know. People didn't overreact like this for swine flu or Ebola,
right? Yeah, I know.
Which is weird because aren't those worse?
Possibly. Well, Ebola is. I mean, Ebola is like scared me quite a bit when a few people got it, because it was like if you're within like 50 feet of the people, when they start getting sick, then you got it too. So that scared me. This does not scare me nearly as much as Ebola did.
P Money. We got quite a bit to catch up here in the chat. P Money says, "Would Jason do any Marvel character for the head sketch?"
No Marvel characters. Now it says any fictional character. It does not matter. It can be Marvel. It can be DC. It could be. Give me a Jane Austen character. I'll do that. Any character. I don't care.
Bullet says TNG giant space jellyfish love story. Okay. Let's see. Bullet says they should put everything on demand and skip the theater. Disagree. I don't know. I don't like
going to theater. I like going to the theater.
I don't like going that often. I mean, you got to like get dressed, find time in your schedule,
Not, sir. Come on.
But I mean, no, I've had plenty of great theater experiences, especially with Midsummer that came out a few months ago.
Oh no, I can't watch that movie.
Why?
I can't, Nasser. It's too creepy.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Fantastic. I saw enough on YouTube to.
Oh my goodness! It really made my stomach turn in the theater.
Exactly. That's why I don't want to watch. I mean, those type of movies like creep me out. Whereas like real people, I mean, monster movies I'm fine with. You be quiet. You shut up. But monster movies where people, human beings, normal people are sort of like the villain and the horror. Those really sort of mess with me. Mess with my head.
Well, let's see. Michael Layton says, apparently Underwater was a secret Cthulhu movie, which is sad since it underperformed. Antlers is the next horror movie I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I've heard of Underwater.
Underwater was doomed the second they hired Kristen Stewart to star in it.
Oh, well, I've heard of Underwater. I know nothing about it, but I think I'll watch it. I haven't heard anything necessarily bad about it.
It stars Kristen Stewart. Yeah. It stars Kristen Stewart.
So, but is she Cthulhu? No.
She might as well be. Cthulhu. She might as well be.
No.
The girl from Twilight. It's like,
yeah, I know, but I'm really hoping to get From Beyond soon. That's another
From Beyond
Lovecraft movie that I hear is it's a Lovecraft story that I read. I loved it, and it's they made it into a movie. I think in the 80s probably, or maybe it was the 90s. I can't remember. I didn't watch it yet, but I hear great things about it. That's the next one I'm hoping to pick up. But of course, my wallet would be angry at me if I did buy more movies. So,
Let's see. P Money says, I just asked Ruth. She says Jason may regret saying any character because she has a crush on Paul Bettany as Vision. That's what she's asking me to get. Well, actually, I've drawn Paul Bettany in one of my daily sketches. So actually, let me get it so you guys can see it.
Bullet says something about he likes going to the movies, but something Corona.
I don't care. I'm still going. I'm going on Sunday. I'm gonna go see Bloodshot.
Oh man, I want to see this new movie called Saint Maud. It's a new A24 movie. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Ray Thulu is calling Midsummer woke Wicker Man. It wasn't woke, but I've never seen Wicker Man. I hear it's just like it, but I've never seen Wicker Man.
Wicker Man. Dang.
Let's see. Ray Thulu says just buy anything starring Jeffrey Combs.
Oh yes, Jeffrey Combs. The guy's a great actor.
Yeah, he's pretty much the face of 80s and 90s Lovecraft adaptations. Yeah, I plan on it.
Yeah, he did the voice for the Question in the Justice League cartoon.
Bullet says, do you play horror games? I just bought the Call of Cthulhu for PS4, but I have never played any video game outside of NBA 2K. So I'm gonna be pretty confused when I play it because I have no clue how any of this works. Yep. I'm not a gamer at all, but I did buy the Call of Cthulhu for PlayStation.
Hey, P Money, here's Paul Bettany and his wife Jennifer. Was it Jennifer? Not Jennifer Lawrence. It's Jennifer something. Jennifer Bettany. Jennifer Bettany. That's her name now. But yeah, I've drawn them before.
Let's see. We got Eric Hawkins in the chat. Nice to see you here, Eric.
Oh, Eric Hawkins is here. Cool.
Yep, Eric's a fantastic artist, and
he did the back cover for this book.
I Drink Milk says, any of your books slashers in a way? Well, my novel Duality does have some slasher elements to it. I do have a series of slasher books that I wrote, but I don't have the money to put them out right now. So I do have some
stories in here. Is a slasher book, slasher story.
Yeah, vaguely. Yeah, there is one vaguely in this collection right here.
Vaguely, the guy's got a knife. He's chasing a girl. That's a slasher.
But you know what I mean, Jason. I don't want to spoil anything, but
yeah, don't spoil anything. I'm just saying, there's a slasher story in the book, in the comic book.
Yes, but all right, but I just put the link for the comic right here.
Cool.
Yeah, so I Drink Milk. If you want to back our comic right here, here's a link. There is one story in here that's somewhat a slasher story.
Sir.
Jason disagrees with me, but
I read it.
He's
chasing the girl with the knife.
Yeah, but
people get slashed.
Yeah, but I Drink Milk. If you want to get our comic, then there's the link right there to do so. All right, P Money says that Ruth said, "Whoa." She says, "Yes, yes, yes."
Okay, good.
Let's see. Ray Thulu says, if you've never seen Wicker Man, make sure to watch the 70s original first. It is easily the best folk horror movie ever. Then watch the Nick Cage remake. It's freaking hilarious. Yeah, I'm not watching any Nick Cage movies. I'm sorry. I just...
Did you see the one where he gets bitten by like a vampire? Well, I can't remember what it was called.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was from the 80s. He was quite a bit younger. So,
but yeah, after this awful Color Out of Space movie, I'm not watching another one of his.
Poor Nick Cage.
We got Evan Hotep in the chat.
Evan Hotep's here. Cool.
Yeah, way to interrupt me. Nice to see you here, Evan. Bullet says the bees. No, not the bees. I don't know what he means.
Oh, the Wicker Man. At the end, they put a thing over his head, and then they fill it with bees.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, see now I'm supposed to see a Nick Cage movie. Nasser's very fickle.
Oh wait, did they not have that in the original?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, because you just said that's in the Nick Cage one, but I'm saying, like, did they have that same beast scene in the original?
I've never seen the original.
Oh,
so
well, that's lame.
I'm sorry.
Well, someone let me know because I don't want to watch a Nick Cage movie.
Don't tell Nasser. Make him watch the Nick Cage movie to find out what happens.
No, absolutely not watching it.
Trying to think of a Nick Cage movie that I really liked. I'm sure there's one. I haven't seen that many though. So
yeah,
I remember when he was in Ghost Rider. I was just disappointed that it's like Nick Cage is not Ghost Rider.
Yep, haven't seen that one.
Yeah, the second one was much better, to my mind. I enjoyed it much more. The first one, it just seemed, I don't know, it seemed like he was doing like a bad Elvis impression during half the movie. So kind of killed my my love for it. I did like what is his name? The guy with the big mustache who was from Sam Elliott. He was also in the original Ghost Rider movie, and he was good in it. He was very cool. He played the Ghost Rider from the 1800s who rode a horse. Very cool. So.
Alrighty then. Sorry, I'm just tweeting it out again.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he was in Lord of War. Oh yeah, Con Air. Con Air was a very good movie. He's been in a few good movies. So I just forget the movies that he's been in. Con Air. There was the one with Sean Connery. That was good, where he played a scientist and he's trying to stop a bunch of. They weren't convicts. They were a bunch of military guys who were trying to start some sort of or set off some sort of germ bomb. That was a good film.
Oh, people in the chat are saying,
yeah, The Rock. Yeah, The Rock. Face Off was good, says Bullet. Well, I say it was. But Bullet mentioned Face Off. That was good. He was in Kick-Ass. I wasn't crazy about Kick-Ass, but yeah, he was good in Kick-Ass. So it's been a number of good movies. 8mm. I didn't see that. Did I? No, I didn't. 8mm was the one about the snuff film, I believe. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I have no clue what 8mm is.
Yeah, you might like it.
Would I?
You might. I mean, it's a horror. It's like, it's about snuff film and
you just cut out there for a second.
It's kind of like horror or suspense. It's about a guy who finds a snuff film about a girl. But again, I haven't seen it, so it may or may not be your cup of tea. But you like weird horror, so it probably is.
Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah. We'll trick you into seeing a Nick Cage movie, sooner rather than later.
Eric Hawkins says, what was the boxing movie where he was the PI?
The PI? I don't know. The boxing movie? I have no idea. When did it come out? Doesn't bring anything to mind. Everyone, if you're new to the chat, welcome. Please support our comic book, Secret Comics Presents, which is now live on Indiegogo. If we reach a stretch goal of $30,000, Nasser Rabadi will have to shave his head. So please help us make that happen. Go and share this link to Twitter, #MakeNasserBald, and invite everyone to support this campaign. Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Let's see. You're going to spam the link again.
You was in Snake Eyes. Yeah.
And we got 17 people in here. Guys, please hit the thumbs up, share out the link.
Felix Haas said that's a terrible stretch goal. No, it's not, because Nasser does not want to shave his head. If you want to see Nasser's head shaved, you'll help us reach that goal. And I definitely want to see Nasser's head shaved.
Oh my goodness! Look how much hair I have. I can't get this shaved.
Yes, you can, Nasser.
And I don't want to.
You can and you will.
I don't want to.
Yeah, well, it's gonna happen. So
it'll be really embarrassing.
Get used to. I know it's gonna be awesome. Help us make it happen, people. Support this book. Support Secret Comics Presents.
But no, I'm with you, Felix. It's an incredibly awful stretch goal. But I mean, if you want to see it happen, if you want to see it,
help fund this book as much as you can. Go into your mom's purse. Take out as much money as you can. Grab her credit card.
Right.
Support the book.
Right. Steal all the credit cards.
It's worth going to prison for, folks. Seeing Nasser bald.
Right.
It'll be worth getting grounded for 5 weeks.
Yeah, and show this to anyone that likes comics or likes horror or likes anything in general. Anyone that exists, anyone that breathes, even if they're dead, and you could steal their money still.
No.
But show it to everyone you know. Buy a copy, buy 10, buy 1,000 copies.
And just so you know, I know for some people horror is not their cup of tea. This book will be PG-13. It won't have any nudity. It won't have any sex or profanity in it. I mean, but it's not for children. If you're over the age of 13, this book will be fine for anyone. But you probably don't want to get it for your 6-year-old kid or your nephew or something. Just keep that in mind.
Otherwise they make great gifts.
Yeah, it'll be a great book. But it's not really for small children.
Yeah, they make great gifts, and even if there's somebody that doesn't like comics, they could still use it for other things. They could use it to hit their dog. They could use it for they could use it to insulate their walls. They could use it as toilet paper now that it's all sold out. They could
that's true. Yeah.
They could use it for many different things. It's an all-purpose book.
Have you ever paper mache projects? You got a paper mache project coming up?
Yeah, paper mache. And
you have to make the Statue of Liberty. Buy 500 copies. It'd be perfect.
Yeah. Or if you hate me and you just want to roast the book, you could buy it.
Well, it says if you're going to die, you should read this book. Yeah, you should read this book before you die. So, if you get coronavirus, make sure to order a lot of copies while you're in bed. Healing.
It keeps coronavirus away, so you have to get it because it'll keep the corona away. It's the cure. This book is the cure. So buy it by the pound. Buy like 1,000 of them. Hand them out. It will keep corona away. All you have to do is read it, or don't even read it. Just rub the pages on you. Rub it on your arms. It'll keep corona away.
Oh man. Shove it under the crack of your door. That will keep the corona away.
Yeah. Eric says, buy it now for the small children and wait.
Oh, P-Money.
Sorry. And wait until they are grown to give it to them. Evan says, is it edible? Eat at your own risk. We're not saying it's edible, but we're not saying it's not edible.
It's perfectly edible. You eat paper, you won't die. You'll live. Don't worry. P-Money says, I just tweeted make Nasser bald. Perfect.
Oh man. Okay.
Yes, everybody, tweet it out. Make Nasser bald. Help us get to $30,000 on this campaign.
Guy from Red Bank is asking about Trixie. Yeah, Sean is working on page 3 right now. Actually, I should text him about that. Yeah, but the budget's pretty small right now because I need to find a job. So that project is moving pretty slow. But he's on page 3 of the next book.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. How's page 3? There we go. We'll see what Sean has to say. Maybe we'll get a preview to show you guys on the air. Who knows?
Cool. Great.
Yeah, but I did tweet out the first couple pages the other day. Guy from Red Bank. So if you scroll back on my Twitter, you'll find it from a few days ago.
Mm. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like the first one.
Yeah. This one's going to be a little bit shorter. I think this one's like 48 pages compared to the other one was 60.
That's fine.
Yeah.
A good read. Sure it'll be worth the wait.
Yeah. All right, we got Lady Celtic Moon in the chat, or
Lady Celtic
Celtic
Moon's
Moon.
here. Celtic.
Says howdy all. Nice to see you here, Lady Celtic Moon. Thank you for popping in.
She's one of my favorite people on YouTube. She's very supportive. Thank you for your support, Lady Celtic Moon.
Cool. We're up to 19 people right now.
Right.
Guys, please hit the thumbs up. Share out the link. And I'm going to spam you guys again with the link in the chat here. All right. Let's see. Let me refresh. I think we're still at 255. Let me just double check.
Oh, wow. That's more than I thought.
Okay, cool. We're at 255 still. We got 8 backers. That's awesome. We're 4% of the way there. So, guys, please share out the link and back if you haven't yet. We do have we're up to 20 people in here, so that's pretty cool. 20 people in here watching. So, guys, please back if you haven't yet. Here's the link to our book, Secret Comics Presents. It's got 4 different short stories in here. They're all written by me and all drawn by Jason. The 4 stories, each of them, they vary widely. Each of them brings something different. Like the first story, which he's drawing right here, Charlie Finds a Friend. This first story, all the narration bubbles rhyme. So it's kind of a creepy contrast because something really dark is happening in that story, but the word bubbles all rhyme. So each of them does something different. Like in the first one, they all rhyme. And they're just different types of stories. And let's see. Evan says, did we talk about how Nasser lost Scribbattle? I didn't even play Scribbattle.
Nasser lost it?
Yeah.
Interesting. I played Scribbattle, was it last night on Drawn and Quarter Fan Edition? So I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Yeah, I got no clue.
It's interesting.
Yeah. No clue what to say to that, but here's the link again, you guys.
I don't even think Nasser can draw. Can you? Well, you can draw, but not well.
Oh, Bullet says when you don't play, you lose.
Ah, okay.
Humphrey Bear says, Scribabble, what's that? I don't even know how to explain it. Something about drawing and guessing what someone's drawing, I think.
Yeah, it's basically Pictionary on the internet. So,
all right. P Money says, "Okay, I'm off to get toilet paper." Kidding, but I do have to go. Pray you guys do well. Thank you so much, P Money.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for being the #1 backer, the first backer of this campaign. We really appreciate it. And thank Ruth too.
See you, man. And Lady Celtic Moon says, I am number 10. Thank you so much, Lady Celtic Moon.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much, Lady Celtic Moon. You're awesome.
Bullet says, post the link, Evan. I don't know what link he's talking about, but I'm going to go post the link for our campaign here. Raythulu says, okay, finished my coffee. Time to make my last run into town before I hole up and don't leave my land for a month.
Gotta wait for that coronavirus dies out, burns itself out.
Oh man. Well,
Nasser, we're living in a modern day 28 days later.
Well, we'll have a good trip into town, Ray Thulu. I don't know what, like, people are overreacting with the whole
yeah.
It's not 28 days later.
Not yet. Wait for another 28 days. You'll see.
Okay then.
This is how the zombie apocalypse starts, by eating bat brains in China.
That sounds disgusting, though. Bat brains. Who eats a bat?
Someone who's hungry.
All right, let's refresh and let's see where we're at. All right, we're at 263. Awesome, 263.
Very cool.
All right, 4% of the way there. Awesome.
No one's bought a cover yet. or a page. No one's bought one of my pages yet.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Nobody wants this? He looks so sad. Oh. Please buy me.
Right. And
give me a good
if no one buys it, I'll get that page.
Yeah, no, you won't.
Right, cool. We got let's see, Muttman in the chat. He says, yo, what up, Jason? Your art is looking great. Congrats on a great start to the campaign. Thank you, Muttman.
Yeah, thank you very much, Muttman.
Oh, looks like I missed a few things here in the chat. Bullet says the DNQ / script battle from last night. Yeah, you can go ahead and post that. Felix says he has to go to work. See you, Felix. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Old Fashioned Slashing says, I have to go to a hotel, and if I have to stay there due to that virus, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh man, that's kind of awful, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where's the hotel?
Let's see. Lady Celtic Moon says, I hear about 103 women got the virus and survived.
Oh yeah, tons of people survived the virus. It doesn't kill you unless you already have a compromised immune system or you're very elderly. Also, I think if you're both of those things and you have high blood pressure, that might also make you more susceptible. And they say that men are more susceptible than women. It's for some reason, but I think a lot of it is kind of overblown, but I think we just have to wait and see. I think a lot of it. I mean, there have been thousands of people who have already recovered around the world. So it's not. This isn't like AIDS. I mean, even AIDS isn't AIDS anymore. It's not a death sentence if you get it, or if you get if you catch coronavirus. So it's the flu. Just a little worse.
And she says, but she says an old woman that was 103.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Wow, that's great.
Well, alrighty then, and let's see. Old Fashioned Slashing says, I think I've heard stories of people getting isolated in places since they can't go out, especially on cruise ships.
Right. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, it's pretty insane, but I don't know. I just still don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I'm sad. They closed down the NBA.
Oh yeah. Now what? I mean, I don't follow sports.
But here's the thing. The NBA being closed down is still more entertaining than watching the Chicago Bulls. Oh my goodness, they've sucked for so long. I'm so mad, dude. They were so good in the early 2010s, but then they just sucked since like 2013ish. They've just been absolutely awful. Let's see. Lady Celtic Moon says, I had to pay 21,167 in taxes, so a lot short on money. Wow, that's a lot of taxes.
Whoa.
Oh, hey, you know what's incredible, Jason, is we actually just sold a page.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sweet. Awesome.
That's amazing.
So thank you to whoever just bought that page.
Thank you very much.
Bullet just says 2020 has been canceled. Yeah, this has been like the worst 3 months ever.
Not ever. Probably worst 3 months during World War II or World War I, or
Well, in my lifetime,
in
not
your
yours.
lifetime. Yeah, well. Hey man, I'm not that old.
Lady Celtic Moon says, my understanding is one of the players tested positive, so it was canceled. Yeah, I think a couple of them actually. I think a couple of them. I think for Utah, I think were they got it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, and it's going to be weird with the NCAA tournament starting in a few days now. They're gonna have no fans in the stadiums, so that's just going to be kind of weird.
Yeah, it's going to be. I don't understand. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's because of money, but I don't understand why they just don't cancel the season. Yeah, if they're gonna...
Well, I mean, it's the tournament at the end of the year, so I mean,
okay.
Might as well just finish it.
Yeah, I guess.
It's gonna be really weird without fans, but
yeah, it's gonna be odd.
I understand they want to be safe,
right?
They're taking precautions,
but still playing it to an empty stadium is just like odd.
Yeah.
Has that ever been done before?
Not that I know of. I don't think so.
I think I'll watch just to see it, just to see the creepy oddity of an empty stadium and these guys like running up and down the courts.
I don't know. I mean, I've watched plenty of like pickup games in like empty gyms, but because I was never picked for a team.
Right. Yeah. But that's different than the NBA playing like a tournament game.
But yeah, it's gonna be super weird, just like a tournament game. Like the crowd is always into it, and that makes it more interesting.
That's not the fun, watching the crowd and everything. So
yeah,
it's like playing baseball in an empty stadium. It's like where'd everybody go?
Yeah. Bullet says Jason was around during the Great Depression.
Well, this latter half. I missed the first part.
Yeah. Although the Great Depression might mean working with me.
This is the second Great Depression. It's probably worse. Probably worse than the first one.
But this is cool. So we're at $575, 11 backers so far. We're 9% of the way there. Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much to everyone that's backed or plans to back or that has shared out the link. Thank you so much, you guys. Yeah,
even if you can't necessarily afford to buy a copy right now, please, you can help out greatly just by sharing out the link, to the campaign on Twitter, Facebook. Let people know that the book is available, what we're doing. Share out samples of the art so people can see it. It doesn't have to necessarily be financial. Just your support in terms of backing the book with letting people know that it exists and that we're trying to put out the best product for you guys as possible will be a tremendous help. So thank you.
Yeah, and King Crow says caca ahoy ahoy there. Well, thank you for coming by, King Crow. Nice to see you here. Bullet says sneaker squeaks will be off the chain.
Serious?
Yeah, that's something I didn't think about. That's true.
Oh, yeah. Turn your volume down, folks.
Yeah. Bullet says Bouffant hairdo.
Bouffant hairdo. You know what Bouffant hairdo? I guess you don't because you can't pronounce it. Bouffant hairdos were popular back in the 60s with women, where their hair was really puffed up.
I'm going to Google this. Let me see.
Nasser has to Google Bouffant hairdos.
Oh, so he wants me to do this.
Well, we're going to shave his head, not make it bigger. So we're going to
I think he means that's what I could do now.
Oh yeah, sure. Right. That's what your hair's like now. We're gonna trim you down to a Yul Brenner.
Yeah. So Jason demands that if we hit 30,000 that I shave my head. So all this will be gone if we hit 30,000.
Oh my gosh, Nasser, I'm just looking at you for the first time.
For the first time.
No, on the stream. Holy mackerel.
I did this earlier.
We need to shave that mop off. Good God. What is that?
Man, it's not brushed. It's just
What's the last time you had a haircut? No, people.
Last time I had a haircut.
Help Nasser.
When did I have a haircut last? I can't remember.
That head. This cannot stand. Now. This is why Nasser is still living in the basement of his parents' house with that hair. We need to shave that head, get him a girlfriend, and get him out of the house.
Get me Nasser. A job.
Let's help get Nasser bald. # get Nasser bald.
But yeah, 30,000 will shave my head.
Wow, this is gonna make it even better.
Yeah, I put off getting a haircut just for the stretch goal.
Perfect. Yeah, don't cut your hair, Nasser. We'll do it for you. Help get Nasser bald. # that out.
Yeah. We'll see. 30,000 would be incredible. $30,000 haircut.
Peter Mike says, Nasser, what the F? Are you rocking an afro now? He is.
Well, I mean, it's not brushed. When I brush it, I put it like I brush it.
I'm impressed by that head of hair, Nasser.
No, it's not brushed. It's when it's brushed, I put it back like this, so it's like slicked back.
Yeah, but still, wow.
But when it's not brushed, yeah, of course, it becomes an afro.
Wow. Oh man. Peter Mike says, Nasser, you gained weight. Thick. Yeah, Nasser's been making gains. He's been hitting the gym hard. So
I think he means I got fat.
when he's not right, and he is pumping the iron.
No, I haven't worked out in years.
Nasser, just roll with it. Just come on, just help me out here. Come
on. Okay. But here we go. I'm about to post the link again here in the chat. So if you guys want to go get our comic, that's the link to do so. Bullet says majestic. That's just a little gay bullet.
He's rightly impressed by that head of hair, Nasser.
Well, I did off getting a haircut just for the stretch goal.
You. Appreciate it.
Because if my hair was already short, nobody would care.
Yeah, no one would care if your hair was already short, but seeing how much hair there is to remove from your noggin, it makes me even more determined to have it ripped off.
But I do need to get a haircut soon, though, so if we could just get this to 30,000 already, that'd be excellent.
Man.
And if you guys got any questions about the book, of course, let us know down in the chat.
Please ask us questions.
Yeah, we'll tell you guys everything except spoilers. Okay, we might tell you spoilers.
We'll even give you spoilers if you
if you pay enough.
Yeah, if you back the book.
We'll tell you spoilers if you guys send super chats.
If you get to $30,000, we'll give you all the spoilers you want. Nasser, I talked to Chester.
Yeah.
Yesterday, and he would like to have us on Monday or Wednesday.
Let me check real quick because I think Monday I might have a doctor's appointment. Let me look at the calendar real quick.
All day, all night.
Well, no, just so we could schedule it like around that. Yeah, Monday the 16th. Yeah, I have something. Well, I know he's over in like Japan, right? So we
right.
So I don't know what time he wanted to on Monday. Just to be safe, I think Wednesday would probably work better. Or if we could do something Monday, probably Monday night, I think probably would be okay.
I would contact him and arrange a time.
No, I'm never going to reach out.
Stop it, Nasser. Don't make me send my sister up there.
Let's see. Ashton Jackal says, Nasser has my hair if I let it go. I actually use a little vitamin E oil to keep it under control. Alrighty then. Well, I don't know. I don't plan to keep it this long for long. Hopefully if we hit that stretch goal so I could cut it all off.
Yes. Peter Mike says, now that I think about it, Nasser looks like a little bit like that guy from Ghostbusters, the scientist one. He's talking about I think it's Egon.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. I have the Blu-ray though.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I think actually Nasser has more hair than Egon.
But no, I did pick that up sometime last year from Half Price Books. I've been meaning to rewatch it, but just haven't got around to it.
You sure it wasn't the 1916 version? The female version of Ghostbusters?
You said 1916.
Oh, sorry, 2016. I'm getting worse.
I was trying to think, like, what does that mean, 1916?
No, it was the one written by Lovecraft. No, the 2016 version. You got the original.
Oh man, I would rather shoot myself.
That was a really bad movie.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I never watched it.
Yeah, you're fortunate.
Yeah.
You like horror movies? Go watch it. It will scare it. It will scare you.
All right, I'm gonna spam you guys with the link here again for the comic. I'll share my screen and we could take another scroll through it.
Yeah, show it on screen.
There we go. All right, cool. All right, well, we have right here with the featured tier 2 comics plus the thank you page. So if you want to get this one, get on the thank you page, then have a second comic to share with a friend. That's cool. And we have only 1 claimed so far out of 50. So there's 49 of those left if you guys want to get on the thank you page. We have our lowest physical tier right here, you guys, for $8. And then the digital tier is also $8, and that's great for the international folks. And then we have right here $16 for 2 copies, so you and a friend could both get this one right here. Then we have 2 copies plus the Kick Nasser button. We have a lot of those left over from my previous campaign. So if you guys want one of the buttons, then you get 2 comics plus you get the button. So that's I think that's a fantastic deal. Then we also have the 4x6 head sketch plus the comic. Huh?
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
Oh, sorry. We have the comic plus the 4x6 head sketch. So if you want Jason to draw any fictional character of your choice, you guys can get that one. And we have 1 of those taken so far. So 49 left. Get drawn into the book. We just have 1 spot open. You'll get onto at least 1 page. That's $225. And then we have a page of original art right here, $250. And 1 of those claimed so far, so that's awesome. We have 19 of those pages left. And then the original cover art's $1,000, and the original cover art, let me scroll back up to it just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The logo and the book right here that she dropped right here, that was done in Photoshop. So when you get the cover, it's just going to be this lady and the outline behind her and the outline of this book. So the cover of this book on the original art is blank. And of course, there's not the logo because that was all added on in Photoshop. So just so you know, if you get the cover, it's just her, the outline behind her, and this book, and the book will be blank right there. So that's going to be the original cover art. Oh, let me lock it on you real quick. Okay, now he's showing it.
Here's the original art and the board.
Cool.
Slow pan. Bam.
Cool. All right, let me take it back off you. All right, and so here are some of the pages right here, you guys. These pages right here are $250, and all the grayscale on these was done in Photoshop. So if you get a page, then the original art is just going to be pure black and white. It's not going to have any of the grayscale. That was all in Photoshop, but they're still fantastic in black and white.
Yeah. Here's page 1.
Let me go back and lock it on you so people could see.
This is page 1.
I see we have John Dillard in the chat. Hello, John Dillard. And Evan Hotep says Dillard just killed Rick.
What? No, not Rick.
All right, well, I'm going to take it off here now. And so there we go. And then this right here is the trading card. So this piece right here, the zombie me, is going to be our trading card. And we also, if you guys scroll down, we do have some other links where you guys could support us too. And if you want to watch Jason draw these pages, I'll post his YouTube in a second, but it is here on the campaign. So if you want to watch him draw these pages on his channel, he streams weekly, and you could go to his YouTube here. I'll open it in another tab, and then I'll post the link in a second here. And then below, of course, we have some examples of the Spawn comic he did in the 90s, and a couple covers from my comics that you guys probably have already seen a million times. But yeah, and of course the stretch goals. Jason's favorite, where'd it go? Jason's favorite is if we hit 30,000, then I shave my head. But at 10,000, if we hit 10,000, we'd be adding 4 extra pages of behind the scenes material. At 15,000, Jason will actually paint the cover. And at 20,000, we'll everybody well, every physical backer will get a 2x2 Secret Comics patch, and at 30,000, Jason wants me to shave my head. So maybe we'll get there.
I'm hoping we do. I want to see that head shave. Help me do it, folks.
All right, and let's see here. Okay, I'm copying the link here to Jason's channel and posting it here in the chat. And let me see. Ashton Jackal says, "You guys ever watch Doctor Who?" I've been rewatching the Seventh Incarnation. I did a little bit back in high school.
I am a huge Doctor Who fan, which is why I stopped watching it when they hired the Nurse Who a couple of years ago, Jodie Whittaker. She's not Doctor Who, and her show stinks.
Yeah, so, I stopped watching when Matt Smith left. I watched him and David Tennant, and I forget the actor before David, but the Ninth Doctor. I think I watched.
Eccleston.
Eccleston, yeah. I watched those three, and I tried to go back and find some of the older episodes online, but at the time I couldn't find them. I know they pretty much have DVDs of most of those, so I don't know. Maybe one day I'll track them down. But
if you have BritBox, it's on there. I watch it all the time. It's but I started watching Doctor Who when I was 8, with Tom Baker, and loved it. I mean, I've been a Doctor Who addict probably for decades, and it's a great show. It's just gone straight down the pooper over the last couple of years, and I can't watch it.
It's sad. Yeah, I really liked Matt Smith the most, but I think towards the end of it, I kind of got tired of the show. And I didn't really watch when Peter Capaldi took over. That's when I stopped watching.
He was good as Doctor Who. It's just the stories just got really increasingly bad.
I just felt the show kind of got pretty redundant, and I just kind of did. By the time he took over, I was just kind of done with it.
Yeah, it's always been redundant. I mean, it follows a certain formula, which is fine.
Yeah.
But the classic Doctor Who from before it came back in 2005, just love it. It's so good. I mean, it's cheesy, it's corny a lot of times, but it's just really fun entertainment. I mean, it's a fun half hour to an hour show. So depending on when you're watching it.
Mm-hmm. We got Cross Comics in the chat. Hello, Cross Comics.
Rick Piper. How you doing?
I thought Dillard killed him.
No, you can't kill Rick Piper. Rick Piper kills you.
Mallet CNC Works says, "I'm taking a social distancing day Monday."
Cool. I take a social distancing day every day because I'm an introvert, so I'm a hermit.
Okay, Evan says at 35K he shows that he shaved his head.
Yes. No, at 30K he shows he shaved his head.
No, too late. 35.
No, 30.
All right, and Ashton Jackal says, "F Jody, they just destroyed all the canon. Those hacks stick to classic."
Yep, stick to classic Who. They okay, if you're not a Doctor Who fan, you won't understand this. They over the past, when did it start? 63. So it's been almost, was it 50 years more? I can't. 70, 60 years? I don't know. However long it's been going on. I think 60 years. They've had a pretty definite history of who Doctor Who is from his childhood to now. And with the new Doctor Who, the latest episode, they've just thrown all that out the window. They said that Doctor Who was originally a black little girl, and basically he's been alive forever. It's like really bad. And it has nothing to do with the 60-year history of what they've already sort of established with the character. They're ruining a great show, and it's very depressing, Nasser.
Oh well. Evan says 30 is the shave, 35 is the proof. I agree with that.
No, I don't. No, 30, he shaves it and he shows us. Just in one, no.
All right, and we're
waiting. No waiting.
We're up to $583.
Wow.
12 backers, 9% of the way there. So thank you very much, you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome. So 17 more dollars and we'll be 10% of the way.
A lot of people want to see your head shaved.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, if you guys want to see my head shaved, make sure you each bring in 10 people to back this. We have 13 people watching, so if each of you bring in like 10 people, that's 130 people, I think, and and we'll be that much closer to getting to 30,000.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Jason's very hopeful for that one, so he could get paid.
Let's planning to see your head shaved. Is why I want.
Let's just focus on getting to 600 right now, and then getting to 6,000.
Yeah. Baby steps. Yep. Evan Hotep says 40K to glue it back on as a beard. I like that.
Okay, that's reasonable. We got Bean from PA in the chat. Nice to see you here, Bean.
Hey, Bean's here. Fantastic. How are you doing?
Bullet says, I'll bring the beards.
Bring the beards. I don't get that.
Yeah, I have no clue. But do you ever really expect Bullet to make sense?
Sometimes, yes.
I didn't think so.
Okay. How's that look, Nasser?
Oh, I forgot to lock it back on you.
Oh, thanks.
There we go.
I'm here sweating. My leg chained to the desk.
No, we saw it, but it wasn't as big.
That look okay?
Kind of.
Okay, fine. I don't care. It's staying the way it is.
Okay, I wasn't going to request any changes anyways. Evan says, I don't like when people make less sense than me. Yeah, Evan's another one that never makes any sense. I'm just kidding, Evan.
Bean from PA says, I think that looks good. Thank you, Bean. At least Bean gives me good feedback. I'm like, Nasser.
Yeah. Is that what you want me to say? Just want me to say it looks good? Or do you want real feedback?
I want you to give me some feedback, not just,
it looks good.
This is the horror. This is a true horror story. Me working for Nasser and having to guess what he wants. I have to translate his writings into reasonable, understandable comic book art. That's the horror. It's torture.
Yeah. We got Jeremy Lott in the chat. Hello, Jeremy. He says, boo.
Hey, Jeremy. How you doing?
Evan Hotep posts a ghost emoji. That's cool, I guess. We'll put it on. Oops, highlighted the wrong one. We'll put it there on the screen for everyone to see. There you go. And if you guys got any questions about the book, just let us know down in the chat. Evan says, he's asking why he's gray. Yeah, his icon showed up as gray on my phone screen actually. It shows up right in StreamYard. Now it shows up right. Now it shows up right on my phone.
Oh, why am I gray? Did I die?
There you go, Evan. He says, did Dillard do it? That's what I would expect. He killed Rick. Dillard says, Jim, do not look to Nasser for feedback on art. He's
I
right.
don't. I stopped.
I have no feedback. I just say it all looks good.
Because it all does look good. But
hopefully.
Does any of it look bad yet? No, thank you.
Maybe.
Oh, don't lie, Nasser.
I don't know. You never know.
Trust me, even if you don't like the writing, you will love the art on this book. So please back it.
Yeah, you guys could at least back it just for the art.
If nothing else, you get 20 pages of great art.
Yeah, just think of it as an art book.
Yeah, and questionable story.
Yeah, just the art book. Just that's what you could buy it as. Jeremy Lott says, "Okay, I backed it. Peace. Thank you so much, Jeremy."
Oh man, Jeremy, thank you very much. I'm very honored. I'm always flattered whenever anyone ever likes my art enough to offer money for it. Never get over that.
Yeah, probably doesn't happen that often. That's probably why you
Shut
get over it.
It's happened once or twice. No, but it's
cool. We're at $595, so we're $5 away from us $600 and $5 away from 10% of the way there.
Great.
So tell all your friends.
Yeah, I want to like send out the link to my friends on Facebook, but I'm drawing because Nasser's making me, so I can't do it.
Oh, you can stop drawing for 5 seconds.
It'll take me more than 5 seconds. It'll take me like 15 minutes to send it to everywhere.
Oh, I forgot. That's how long it takes you to type.
Well, I have to, I don't just do the sort of speak to text thing like you do.
I don't do that.
I have to type it out and make it legible so people understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's see.
A lot of detail you're putting into that light switch.
You know what? I'm an artist, Nasser. I don't just slap it down. I'm trying to give people their money's worth. I'm trying to give people their $8 worth in this book.
Right, or their $250 worth for the person that bought a page.
Exactly. When someone buys this page, I want them to get this page and say, "Man, Jason put a lot of work into that light switch. I'm glad I bought this." Nasser's writing isn't up to snuff, but this art is fantastic.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that kind of review.
Me too. Hey, did you see the little there's a short backstory that Comic Villain wrote for you on YouTube?
Yeah, I did see it.
That's cool. I like that. He did one for me today. I was like, oh man, cool. I didn't have a chance to watch it though, so I'm eager to check it out.
Evan says $225 to be in it, and then he puts a smirking face. Are you planning to buy it? Are you getting that tier? Is that what you're getting, Evan?
Oh, cool. That'd be neat. I would love to draw Evan Hotep in this book.
Right.
That'd be cool.
Come on, Evan. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Give us your money.
Get into the dark side.
Excuse me. I'm just watching my email, waiting for it to pop up that Evan Hotep has backed for $225.
John Builder says Nasser doesn't understand the concept of thinking about something before he writes it. He's referring to your complaining that I was taking time drawing the light switch.
Oh.
And Diller is of course right. Nasser is very impatient sometimes.
Evan says, when I have the money and only if it could be a mummy with a mustache. Yeah, we could make it a poster on the wall.
Yeah. Seriously.
But there's only one spot, so get it while you can.
Yeah. There's only one spot. Don't wait too long. One of Nasser's sisters might grab it.
Nah.
Do they buy your books?
I think one of them does.
Yeah, it's weird.
Never reads it, but buys it.
Yeah, family is weird. Like, my brother is he subscribed to my channel, which was very cool. But I don't know. They're not always the first ones to support your stuff in terms of like buying it. My mom says, "Oh, just give it to me."
Right.
But mom.
Evan says, "What do you mean only one? There's only one spot to get drawn into the book. So get it while you can, Evan." You know,
yes,
I'm kind of hungry, so I think it's time to end the stream for a little bit. But
oh no, Nasser, no.
But I will be back soon to stream. But I'm getting pretty hungry. We've been going for an hour and 46 minutes, almost an hour 47. I never streamed this long these days. I haven't streamed this long in like over a year.
Oh no, Nasser.
I usually go for an hour and then I'm done.
Man. Okay. Well, everyone, if you would, please. Well, first of all, thank you for watching Nasser and putting up with him for the last hour and 40 minutes. I appreciate it. It takes a lot to put up with Nasser for that long. So I appreciate your stamina. But also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Secret Comics Presents. I'm going to put it in the chat because I'm going to, probably later on today, I'm going to be continuing drawing this page. And you guys can follow along, watch me work on Nasser's book. And I'll be continuing to work on the book several times a week. So you guys can see the work being done, see it being produced, and know that it's going to be coming to you on time. So just give me 1 second, and is anyone posting it? No, that's the Indiegogo link. So.
Oh, and Dee Dee Willingham shows up right when we're ending the stream.
Oh, she says, no, Dee Dee, no.
She says, backed it, and hi, guys. Well, thank you for backing it, Dee Dee.
Thank you, Dee Dee.
Thank you for backing it, but we were just about to close down the stream here. But thank you for backing it, and thank you to everyone else for tuning in. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and I'm going to spam you guys with the link here one more time, and I'm also going to put Jason's channel real quick here in the chat, so you guys could sub to Jason there. And you could watch him, and he put the link too, but I put it again anyways. So you could go sub to Jason there. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and please share out the link to the Indiegogo.
Thank you very much for your support, everyone. We really appreciate it.
Peace.
Take care.